is happening, guys? Jonathan here, aka Crazy Shadow 303. This is your Queen's Park Rangers versus West Bromwich Albion match review, and oh my days, what a freaking game. We are top of the table, thanks to the 3 o'clock kickoffs. The results there, we are still top of the table, at least until Tuesday, so come on, boing boing. Oh, absolutely buzzing after a game like that. Absolutely buzzing. Started off kind of end-to-end stuff, you know, with no real gains made by either team. Half-time 0-0. You know, to be honest, there wasn't really much to say about the first half, apart from like Charlie Austin's shot, which was blocked by a defender and went out for a corner. But yeah, even during the first half, we had the most chances. We had the most possession away from home as well. But it looked like, you know, we weren't rushing. You know, we weren't like getting any stupid mistakes. We was just calm, cool, collected. Keep hold of the ball. Okay, yeah, fair enough, we gave the ball away sometimes, but then for some reason QPR was giving the ball back to us. But yeah, you know, I mean, I'm not arguing with QPR giving us the ball back, but yeah, there was a few mistakes that we got away with. But yeah, I mean, there was one, I think Carl Bartley slipped and the guy was through on goal. Not quite sure about that, but you know, we got away with a few scares from QPR, and to be honest, in the first half, we looked like the most likely to score. And sure enough, second half, I mean, completely out of nowhere, to be honest. I mean, Nathan Ferguson, what a guy, what a player. You know, Nathan Ferguson, against his old club, by the way, picks up the ball and just runs with it. You know, literally just runs with it from inside our own half. He must have ran like 50, 60 yards, 25, 30 yards out, just was like, let's see what happens. Booted it, and yeah, 1-0. What a goal. It to be honest, it was expected, but it came out of nowhere. I mean, oh my days. From a defender as well, you know, I mean, Ferguson's been playing as centre-back, right-back, and in this game, he was playing left-back. So, so yeah, really, really awesome goal from Nathan Ferguson to open the scoring. And yeah, it was like we were the most likely team to score next. QPR tried, you know, they had a few shots. To be honest, it was a fairly easy day for Sam Johnston. The most work he had to do was like near the end when they took a shot and he wasn't sure if it was going wide or not, but he had to save it anyway. But it was a comfortable save in the end, and to be honest, that was the most work that Johnston had to do. I looked at the stats afterwards on Sky Sports, and QPR had 7 shots and not one of them was on target. So it kind of helps when the other team, you know, doesn't hit the target. So yeah, clean sheet as well. But the second goal, right, the build up to the second goal. I mean, whether there was contact or not, you know, Kanu goes down. And yeah, there probably was contact, but I've heard a few people saying, oh, Kanu had no contact and all that. I don't know what they're watching, but yeah, he had contact. He went down. I think it was Livermore who done the diagonal ball. It was either Livermore or Pereira. I'm not sure which one, but they did the diagonal ball, and yeah. It was a good ball and it was a breakaway. I initially thought Kanu was offside, but the ref and the linesman didn't, you know, flag for offside, which was fair enough. I weren't going to argue with that. And yeah, so he's through on goal scoring chance. Defender takes him down. automatic red card. And to be honest, the way QPR were playing, especially their defenders. By this time, both their centre backs had picked up yellow cards. So I really couldn't see QPR finishing the game with 11 men anyway. But the nature of the red card, it was a straight red. I thought if QPR were going to get anyone sent off, it would be one of the centre backs, and it would be like 2 yellows and a red. Not once did I think it would be a straight red, but as soon as the QPR defender brought Kanu down, then obviously, ref had no choice. Straight red, QPR down to 10 men. And before they could figure out a game plan for the 10 men, then obviously Pereira with the resulting free kick. What kind of helped that situation for Albion, from Albion's point of view, is that QPR's wall setup, that had to be the worst setup I'd ever seen. It was like, how can I say it? When you've got two people that really hate each other and don't want to be in the same room as each other, that was their wall. It was like they had 4 people in the wall that didn't want to know each other, and they created gaps in the wall. And of course, initially I thought the wall had jumped and Pereira just stuck it underneath and scored. But no, replays showed it actually went through the wall. If I was QPR's manager, I'd be going mad at my team for doing that. And, for setting up a wall like that against a free kick, against an attacking free kick, by the way. It's unheard of having gaps in the wall like that, to be honest. And I've got complete respect for QPR. I'm not saying that they shouldn't be where they are now, because they've gone through some tough games and they've come out on top. But you wouldn't think they were near the top of the table. You'd think they'd be deep in relegation, like Stoke City. The way they set up that wall and the way they played yesterday, to be honest. But yeah, really tough one to take from QPR's point of view. Really poor goal to concede, especially with the setup from the free kick. And if there's any QPR fans that are watching this video, I know you won't like what I'm saying about your team, but from our point of view, we basically had a gimme with that one. And it was a really poor goal for QPR to concede. So, yeah, sorry QPR fans, but I'm just calling it as it is. That was one of the worst free kick setups I had ever seen from a defending team. And yeah, I'm not arguing as a baggy. I'm not arguing with that. You set up your wall against us any way you like, but we're still going to put it through the wall. If you set up like that, we're going to put it through the wall and it goes in. So yeah, 2-0. And that was it, really. We had a few more chances. I think Kanu had a header saved. To be honest, it was QPR's goalkeeper that kept the score down. So yeah, all credit to QPR's goalkeeper. Out of him and Johnston, I think he was the harder working of the two. Johnston, and this is credit to both Albion's defence, like Bartley and Ferguson and that, and with guys like Livermore and that tracking back to defend as well. I think basically Johnston had an easy day of it. So yeah, the other goal, the QPR goalkeeper worked hard, and he actually, credit to QPR's keeper, he did well to keep it at 2-0, at just 2-0, because it could have been so much more. And yeah, guys, so West Bromwich Albion currently top of the Championship. absolutely awesome result, and great results from the 3 o'clock kickoffs as well, with Leeds losing to Charlton, Swansea drawing with Reading. By the way, thank you Reading for that last minute equaliser that confirmed we stay top. I think we owe Reading a beer, eh, Albion fans? We owe Reading a beer. And obviously with Preston and Bristol City playing out a 3-3 draw as well. So it all worked in our favour with the other match results. I mean, I say we're top of the table until at least Tuesday, because we're facing Leeds. Now, obviously, after losing to Charlton, Leeds are going to have a point to prove, aren't they? And they're going to want to come out, especially as the game is at Ellen Road. It's at their ground. It's on their turf. And I think this is the first time this season we've had 2 away games in a row. It's always been away, home so far. I think this is the first instance this season that we're actually going to have 2 away games in a row. And that's on Tuesday. So I think it's like a 7:45, 8 o'clock kickoff against Leeds United. Now, I obviously won't be at that game, being an away game, and I'm back at work that day on Tuesday after having a 2-week holiday. So I won't be able to get that match review out until late on Tuesday or maybe Wednesday. So yeah, Leeds United versus West Bromwich Albion is the next game, and up until Tuesday at least, hopefully for much, much longer, West Bromwich Albion are the current leaders of the Championship, and I am absolutely buzzing. Yes, come on guys. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. If you like this video, please leave a like, subscribe to Crazy Shadow 303 if you haven't already done so, and don't forget to, as it says on my board, join my Shadow Squad and get notifications on all new content on the channel. Here are all the hashtags for the Albion and Albion's Twitter, just down there in case you don't know it. But if you're an Albion fan, these are pretty much glued to your mind. Glued to your mind. Oh, but yeah. And obviously, yeah, also, you know, follow me on my Twitter, my Instagram, and I've also got a Twitch channel which I'm planning on using again very soon. Don't know when, but I'm planning a few Twitch projects. And also, obviously, subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Boing, boing. We are top of the Championship. And I'll see you in another video very soon. Bye for now.